Barcelona played out a Champions League classic as the Italian side sealed their place in the final with a 7-6 aggregate win. After a thrilling 3-3 draw in the first leg, not many thought it could be a repeat, but there was all that and more, with Inter snatching the win in extra time just moments after they'd scored a stoppage time equaliser to keep alive their Champions League hopes. Inter looked to be heading out until Francesco Acerbi's stoppage time goal. That made it 6-6 on aggregate. The Italians then snatched the win in extra time thanks to substitute David Fratesi. 7-6 the final score after two legs.
They're really strong, but they are also experienced. We have a young team and we will improve, of course. And this is our job, to make this team better and better. And we will do it. We work on that, and also we can improve in the defense, of course, but also in the offense. You feel a little bit unfair because I think some decision the referee made was really maybe not on our side, but it's like that. Okay, we have to accept it. And we start again next season, okay, to win the Champions League. This is one of our goals.
So a Champions League classic, and the numbers back that up. There's only been one other occasion since 1992 that a semi-final has seen 13 goals scored across the two legs, and that was Liverpool against Roma in 2018. Speaking on social media, Lamine Yamal was bullish about Barcelona's future prospects. He said, "We've given it our all. This year we couldn't make it, but we'll be back. Don't doubt it. We won't stop until we leave this club where it deserves to be, at the top. I'll keep my promise and bring it to Barcelona. We won't stop until we achieve that." Time to discuss that thrilling Champions League semi-final between Inter and Barcelona, which saw the Italian side secure their place in the final with a 7-6 aggregate win. Oh, this game had it all, didn't it? Contrasting styles and feelings, I would think, after this one.
Yeah, I'm sure he feels like he shouldn't have been on the losing side of that tie. Incredible performances from him across the two legs, Lamine Yamal, of course. But for me, that image of Fratesi climbing the gate to celebrate with the fans after scoring in extra time, absolutely incredible. We've got the match momentum chart here, and Barcelona ended up almost twice as many shots as Inter, 70-odd% possession. And look, you can see right through the game, they were so dominant. This graph showing us attacks in the opposition half, and you can see the Inter in the lighter blue there is just little snippets, but every time they did threaten, they seemed to score in this tie here and here and here, we can see. And, you know, Barcelona so close to victory in normal time. Yamal hitting the post just moments before Acerbi scored his first ever European goal. Just tucked it brilliantly into the top corner, didn't he? The centre-back playing as a makeshift striker. Yeah, well, this game just had everything, absolutely thriller. You know, they say in boxing that it's styles that make the great fights, and it's certainly the case here because you had the experience of Inter Milan with the youthful flair of Barcelona, and just the way that it all matched up across these two legs, unbelievable. You know, Inter only conceded one goal in all of that league phase. They ended up conceding 6 across these two legs to Barcelona, but scored 7. You know, this team that were famed for winning 1-0 and so many draws in the first half of this season as well, just turned it on. And yeah, we can see here 13 goals scored in this Champions League semi-final. Only one other game that's seen more goals than that. That was, matching the Liverpool-Roma game, wasn't it, from 2018. So, yeah, an absolute classic semi-final.
Yeah, the end of Catenaccio. Let's hope so. Lautaro Martinez highlighted his importance to this Inter side. There was so much doubt over him. How key is he?
Yeah, absolutely imperative. You know, in the first game, he was substituted just after half-time with a hamstring injury. He said that he was crying after that game. He strapped it up last night and scored the opening goal after Dani Olmo lost the ball in midfield. DeMarco robbed it off him. Sedat Dumfries, who's directly involved in 5 of Inter's goals across the tie. Absolutely remarkable performance from him. 2 goals and 3 assists. Then Lautaro Martinez, it was clear that he wasn't quite at full fitness, I think it's fair to say. And actually, his lack of explosive pace, in many ways, seemed seemed to help him when it came to the penalty because he didn't have the pace to burst past Kubalsi, but still cleverly got his legs ahead of him to the ball and wins the penalty that Çalhanoğlu tucks away. And that's now 9 Champions League goals this season in 13 games. He'd only scored 12 in 44 in the Champions League prior to this season. And after a slow start to the season, Lautaro Martinez once again popping up with an amazing impact in this game. 22 goals in all competitions now, 27 last year. Phenomenal player.
OK, very briefly, the job Simone Inzaghi has done with this Inter team.
Absolutely phenomenal. So arrives in 2021 and it was a very successful Antonio Conte era, but ultimately Antonio Conte had spent a lot of money. He'd spent over 300 million euros in his 2 years there. Simone Inzaghi has turned an 150 million euro profit on transfers in his 4 seasons. He's lost Hakimi, Lukaku, Brozovic, Dzeko, Skriniar, etc., and managed to replace them with cheaper alternatives. Take Andre Onana, leaving for Man United, brings in Jan Sommer. Amazing impact in this tie. He's won 2 Coppa Italias, he's won a Serie A title by 19 points last year and reached 2 Champions League finals, losing in 2023 against Man City and, of course, downing many people's favourites for this competition in Barcelona across the semi-final. So amazing impact from a manager who was really trending upwards at Lazio as well. Nearly got Lazio in a position to win the league. If it wasn't for COVID in 2019-20, they might well have. They were only 1 point behind Juventus at the time. And for a manager that was known, or a player that was very much in his brother's shadow, Filippo, who was a fairly solid striker at Lazio, Simone, but he's really superseded him in terms of his impact as a manager. And arguably, after all the difficulties they've had in terms of maintaining form in the league in Coppa Italia, to still have a chance of winning the Champions League, absolutely remarkable from Simone Inzaghi.
And absolutely remarkable from you two. We'll have more next hour from you two. We're going to go live to both United and City training. Next hour, we're going to be heading to Bodo Glimt ahead of Tottenham's game there. And listen out for Patrick Vieira. That's all to come as the football show continues next.
Thank you, Alex. There's been a bit of a loving going on here. Catching up with old mates there?
Yeah, no, obviously they're all delighted. Studge has got his phone out again. So, but no, as you can see, they're all absolutely...
What did he say to you? What did he say?
No, we talked about the kids. Actually, so I said congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, no, we said congratulations, and then we were asking each other about the children. So been a mad one, but a mad time. But no, it's, I'm delighted especially for Darmian as well, because he had a difficult moment at times at Manchester United, and obviously he's come here.
And that was some embrace, Clarence, there with Marcus Thuram. What were you saying?
Yeah, I mean, he's such an amazing, person, and I told him he needs to believe more in himself, because I know a little bit of the background. I'm good with his father as well, Lilian Thuram, and he doesn't even know how good he is, and that's why he has a little bit of up and down so much. But I told him, listen, you can carry a team on your shoulder. Just believe more in yourself.
Top player. I mean, we were talking about New York just then. We was on holiday. We was on holiday at the same time, and he just mentioned New York straight away. I was like, okay. I thought he was going to talk about the game.
You going with him? Or?
You know what? Listen, if they win, you never know. He might be at the same spot again. But listen, he was absolutely brilliant. I totally agree with Clarence tonight. He carried the team on his shoulders. When as a striker, you need to win a free kick. He put his leg in moments to take a kick, knowing that he'd win a free kick for his team. Worked tirelessly all night, and listen, man, it's their night. You have to give them absolutely the most credit you can possibly give them. They were sensational tonight. And, yeah, I'm so proud of that team.
Seems like a very long time ago since Eric Garcia got Barcelona back into this game, doesn't it? It was obviously an incredible second-half comeback from Barcelona.
Yeah, we have to give credit to Barcelona for the second half. I mean, I've said it so many times, I'm not a fan of how Barcelona decides to defend, but when they had the ball, second half, they were pushing it, playing fast around, and I mean, scoring amazing goals. This is what we know from Barcelona. They have the quality up front. Inter, of course, they made some mistakes, but the finish, look at the finish. This is amazing.
It's a great finish. The technique on it to keep his composure and obviously find the top corner to finish, which you'd expect from centre forward. So, and that got them back in the game, give them the belief to.
It did, and then he had another opportunity. Could have made it 2-2, but it was Sommer again.
Yeah, this was counter-attack at serious pace, and you're thinking, is this pass wrong? It clearly isn't. This is the type of drill you do as a kid. It's 3v2, and you're thinking, just get the connection right, guide it into the corner. And he basically guides it back to where the goalkeeper is, into the goalkeeper's path. I wouldn't say it was a great save. It was a save that you expected him to make, but you've still got to make it in that moment. So fair play to the keeper.
And then Dani Olmo, of course, getting them the equaliser. Again, at this point, the energy, the momentum. You talk about that energy shift, Clarence, and it was visceral.
Absolutely, and we thought he was really out of the game. Olmo, he was never playing a good match at all. But the coach did well to keep him on the pitch. But what about this pass? I mean, it's hard to miss this one.
Yeah, no, listen, again, he always scores big goals in big moments. And as Clan said, the cross is fantastic, and it's a beautiful idea. I've seen them miss, by the way, but
I know,
it is a great idea.
Rafinha pops up, and we think this is potentially the winner for Barcelona.
Oh yeah, and he waited a long time for his moment in the game. You know, he wasn't really involved too much, taking shots and in the box. This was his moment, obviously on his left foot, but the right foot finish, it's coming back, bouncing back at him to get the connection on it right in the corner there. You see at the end of the toe, just clean strike right into the bottom corner, and he felt like he'd won the game.
His 21st goal involvement in the Champions League this season. Only Cristiano Ronaldo's had more, and the talk was of potentially a Ballon d'Or for him. Maybe that narrative shifts slightly now. Yamal perhaps thought he was then going to pop up and be the hero of the hour because he had another opportunity, but Cherby it was, who you could argue was the hero in the end.
This was incredible. The scenes after this.
Oh,
this goal was
first.
I mean, yeah, this chance here, obviously, you see Yamal getting on the ball and doing his bits on the edge of the box. We've seen those moments so many times. Great strike. And that would have made it 4-2, so you're thinking to yourself, maybe the game's done and dusted.
Typical action of his, right?
Yeah.
Jumping on his left foot. And then here, you know, this is the moment
this is an incredible finish.
And just have a look at his position, right? You see, he made his run in a position where he was lingering offside.
He was already blocking the defender. He knew the ball would come.
That's the
defender knowing what to do right there.
Exactly.
that finish is incredible.
Very good finish.
That is an unbelievable finish.
Second oldest scorer.
Experience.
He's aging like fine wine, and I'm sure he'll be drinking a lot of that tonight.
Perfect hit. And sometimes destiny talks.
Okay, let's get back to the Inter story then, because their captain led the way, didn't he, after that injury scare from the first leg. But Lautaro Martinez got the scoring going today, and Alex Aljo spoke to him a few moments ago.
Lautaro, enhorabuena, vaya semifinal. ¿Cómo describirías tus emociones, Lautaro? What a semi-final that was. How would you sum up your emotions right now?
Increíble, muy feliz, muy contento, agradecido a mi familia, a toda la gente y feliz, orgulloso del Inter.
I am so happy, I'm so proud of Inter Milan, I'm so grateful to the fans, to my family as well who are here today, just so happy that we've gone through. Y casi no jugaste por lo de la gamba, ¿cómo estás? Y bueno, marcaste en el minuto 21. Tu gol 21 de la temporada. You scored in the 21st minute, your 21st goal of the season, and to think you almost didn't play today either because of your hamstring.
Sí, la verdad que sí, estaba muy mal, muy triste, pero con el cuerpo médico, con todo el staff, hicimos un gran trabajo, aunque si no estaba al 100%, quería estar en la cancha con mis compañeros y gracias a Dios me dieron esta alegría de volver a jugar una final de Champions League.
He said it was really bad, I wasn't in a great place and wasn't 100% today, but the medical staff worked so hard to try and get me match fit, and luckily I was able to play today. Y bueno, para terminar, ¿crees que el Inter puede ganar la Champions este año? Just finally, do you believe that this Inter Milan team can win the Champions League this year?
Haremos todo lo posible. Nos queda el último paso. Como llegamos a Istambul hace 2 años, hoy nuevamente estamos en una final. Hicimos un gran trabajo, nos falta el último pedacito. Nos prepararemos, terminaremos nuestro campeonato y después pensaremos a una nueva final, tratar de dejar este club lo más alto posible.
We'll do all we can. There's just one more step to go. We got to the final in Istanbul in 2010, but now we want to go there and win it. We will do all we can to ensure we get Inter Milan to the highest point, the summit of European football. Bueno, enhorabuena, muchísimas gracias. Thank you. Well done.
Gracias, gracias.
So important to get him back today, not just for his goal scoring, but for his leadership as well, Clarence.
Absolutely. We said it before the match. He has the character, you know, that really transcends beyond the match, right? Beyond the game, beyond what's happening on the pitch, the energy towards his teammates. I love that moment. I will say it again when he went to Terami, because he was so important at that point, right? Terami, which was the freshest player up front, and he always delivers. This guy, since World Cup with Argentina, I haven't seen him almost make a mistake in games. Like, of course, passes, yes, but he's always present.
So smart in the mind, his movements, the positions he picks up on the football pitch, and just as you talked about the leadership qualities, he's grown into that as well over the course of his career. Such an amazing footballer to watch. Put his body on the line tonight as well. Obviously recovered from an injury so fast, and to be, you know, so clinical in the first actions of the game. And I think he's an amazing football player. World Cup winner, of course. I mean, what more could you want? And I'm sure he's very, very excited and anticipating this final as well, and hopefully trying to add another trophy to his kitty.
Yeah, but that's exactly what you want from your captain. I think there's no way he was 100% fit tonight, but he goes out, he plays the game. That is leadership. That's what you want as a player. You want to see your captain there, leading you out, going onto the pitch, putting his body on the line. He gets the goal, the first goal, to put
penalty on the second one.
Wins the penalty for the second one, and done his job, and then worked tirelessly. Went off, and then even on the sideline, he's on the bench, he's up,
active, he's all active. The time. Yeah.
Speaking to his teammates. So no, I think he did really well tonight.
And what these players were saying when they were here is that yes, we're in the final, but we want to bring it home this time, right? So there are, like, I think 5-6 players that might be playing the last season.
Yeah, because as we've said before, this is an older team, isn't it? The average age is over 30 years old, and that experience perhaps is what got them through tonight. But maybe, as you say, there's a realization that as a band of brothers together, the journey's coming towards its end.
Yeah, it's a cycle, and the cycle generally doesn't go so much more than 4 or 5 years. So this is the moment for them, and they deserve to be in the final. Now let's see who they're going to play against as well.
Let's have a little look at 4-3 for Frattesi in extra time, and the emotion both from the bench, on the pitch, and in this stadium, Wayne.
Yeah, no, it was incredible, and it's a really good goal, really well-worked goal. It was one of the times Inter got the ball into Barcelona's box, and they made a few passes, and you see here it's a really good set, and then obviously a good finish. So I think it was a well-worked goal, deserved. And as soon as that goal went in, you knew Inter Milan were going to go through. They were stubborn, they were hard to play through, made difficult for Barcelona.
I love this angle here where you see the fake shot, creates that little bit of space for himself to be able to actually get the angle right and guides it there. He didn't need to put his foot through it at all. He almost passed it into the back of the net. The goalkeeper his vision was blocked. Fantastic finish.
Had another great opportunity as well, didn't he? A few moments into the second half of extra time. Could have got another one and really made his presence felt on the pitch tonight. And so that turned out to be the final score, but it might have been different because Sommer, who we've just seen wander over to our German colleagues there with his Man of the Match award, had to make a couple of impressive moves to stop Yamal.
Yeah, I mean, he was fantastic today. Yamal was brilliant, man, and this goalkeeper, it was every single time he was knocking at the door, Sommer was answering. Actually, for Yamal, it wasn't his day. That's an unbelievable save, that one. Fingertips.
Yeah, no, his performance was top class and fully deserves the Man of the Match award, and that's what you need when you're trying to go and win trophies and get into finals. You need your goalkeeper.
Match award to show off to them, and well, he might, because he was very important tonight, and so often we see in these big, crucial, pivotal knockout Champions League games, a big goalkeeper is huge.
Yeah, it is, and you know they're so important, and sometimes these games come down to the...
He's going to bring his trophy down here, Wayne. Sorry, he's just going to pop in, and we're going to make sure he can hear us. It's a bit noisy at this end of the ground. Maybe he can. We'll we might have to lean in a little bit.
Bravo.
Congratulations. That was an incredible game tonight.
Oh yeah, it was. It was a crazy game. I'm really proud of this team, how we played this game tonight. And we were already kind of out, and then we came back. Amazing.
And this is your first Champions League final. You weren't here 2 years ago. Tell us what it means to this group of players and how important it is for them to go all the way this season.
It means a lot. You don't have a lot of chances or possibilities to go to a final. And we knew that in the last 4 minutes of the extra time. We knew it. It's our last chance to go through. We invest a lot. We put everything on this pitch with the fans together, and now we are happy, and and I'm looking forward to it.
It was a brilliant first half performance, and then Barcelona came back and the energy changed, but the belief was still there that you could go through from this tie.
This was really important. How you said, we had also the same situation a little bit in the first game, that everything was on our side, then changed on their side. We came back, they came back, so a tough game, a really tough game against a good opponent, of course, and but we did a really great game together as a team, how we defend, how we put all the things together, and I'm really proud of the team, really.
Clarence?
We have loved so many saves of your Superman flying left and right. Fantastic match.
Thank you very much.
What happened between first half and second half? Because you said you were almost out, but you was also just already almost in after first half, right? With two goals lead. Was it energy? Was it?
I don't know. It's big because in the dressing room, you guys know how it is. You're coming inside 2-0, everything is good, and we spoke about some things what we could do better, that we have to play good from behind, that we find our. But then sometimes you go out, they score, the situation is on their side, and we lose a little bit of energy, and together it's like this, but in the end doesn't matter for me now.
You showed resilience, and you guys came back like you many times have shown.
Yeah.
Compliments.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, 14 saves over the 2 legs for you. We're going to just show you a couple. That at 4-3, Yamal was trying to get back into the game, obviously Barcelona, and you were pivotal and crucial keeping Inter in this tie.
Yeah, we saw a lot of situations of him before these 2 games, but I saw also in the second half. Sometimes, all the time, he go on the second post, but then he shoot on the first post on the post. It's difficult to read him, and I'm really happy in this situation that I was quick enough.
You took the right book.
Yeah,
the right page.
Took the right page.
One of the biggest saves of your career?
Yeah, for sure, one of the most important saves. Yeah, because it gave us, I think, energy in these situations. We believed after this kind, because we said, okay, now we have to do it. We have to bring it home, and one of the most important.
Do you care who you face in the final? Paris Saint-Germain or Arsenal?
Both are good teams.
I thought you wanted to take on both.
Maybe not. Better not.
You beat Arsenal in the league phase, of course.
Yeah, we will see. I enjoy, or we are enjoying now this situation, this win tonight, and then easy tomorrow from the couch, a Champions League night, and we will see who is our opponent. But I'm happy. I'm proud of this team. I'm proud of this club, and also the fans were amazing tonight. So, yeah.
I think it's fair to say we've all absolutely loved it. It's been an incredible night. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
Good luck going forwards. Thank you so much. Daniel, do you want a selfie?
Definitely not. Gotta let him enjoy his vibe, man. Gotta let you enjoy your vibe, like you play the match.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck and enjoy it.
Such an important figure for Inter tonight. Thank you. And of course, going forwards as well to a final that we don't know yet who will contest, because tomorrow night Arsenal will take that 1-goal lead to Paris Saint-Germain. They are trailing, of course, go back to Paris tomorrow, and they have to overcome PSG. The scenes, you get the energy from him, the belief, those players. Just give us an idea of what might be going on in there.
Oh, they're absolutely ecstatic. And this place, obviously, I've played it. Obviously, Clarence knows this place a lot better than I do, but I've played it a few times, and there seems to be a different energy in this stadium. I don't know what it is. It creates a real good atmosphere, and for the players, they'll be in that dressing room. They'll enjoy tonight for sure, and have a rest probably over the next couple of days, and try and finish the league off, and then get ready for the final. So no, it's going to be an intriguing final, whoever they go.
Okay, let's get some more reaction. Eric Garcia is with Gabriel Clark from the Barcelona dressing room, of course.
Eric, it will go down as a classic. I know that's no consolation. Neither side really deserved to lose tonight, but in the end, what's the difference?
Well, the small detail, of course. I think first half, of course, going 2-0 down, it was tough. I think the reaction we had in the second half was amazing. We had even more chances, to close the game. I had one also. And then, of course, the small details, sometimes they go to your side, sometimes don't. It's a shame because I don't think it's something from the game. It's something from decisions made. But of course, that's football, and we need to be really proud of what we did. The fans, supporting us the whole game.
Two penalty decisions tonight, one for you, one against you, and they both were referred to VAR.
Yeah, for me, the first one from Kouassi, I was really close. For me, it was never a pen. It's never a pen. And then the equalizer, the 3-3. I think you always whistle a foul. Maybe it's the right decision or not, but I think you always whistle it. But we've got to get going. I think, as I said, we need to be proud, our fans. The season we had, no one believed in us at the beginning. A lot of changes, changing the manager, really young players, and I think we need to be proud.
Does it say a lot tonight that Jan Sommer, a lot of the Inter players ran to him at the end, the Inter goalkeeper?
Yeah, I think he did 3-4 amazing saves, Extra time, I think he did 1-2. I mean, that was great. Well, I think, as I said, if we look at the game, I think we've been the better team, but of course, they are really effective when they have chances, they score, and that's something, of course, we need to learn for the future.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
Appreciate your patience.
Well, the Inter fans leaving here very happy tonight. Barca fans, of course, not quite so happy, and they also might not be happy to see what's been doing the rounds on social media, because in the aftermath of the conversion of the penalty at 2-1, there was an incident which has been highlighted where Inigo Martinez appears to spit at Acerbi. You see there, his head leans forward. It's been kind of examined by people on social media, and potentially, I imagine, there could be some retrospective justice meted out there.
Yeah, you don't want to see that. I can't see it clearly whether he has or hasn't, but you certainly don't want to see that in a football game or anywhere. So yeah, hopefully that's not the case, and if he has, then he'll have to face his punishment, which he'll deserve if he has done that.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much more to be said, is there, Daniel, really? They will have a look at it, and hopefully, if they decide that there's been something there between them, he'll suffer the punishment.
Absolutely right. If he's done that, then it's not good, it's not necessary, it's not needed, but obviously we'll let the people do their job and see if he's actually done it or not.
Okay, you've had a little chat with Damian here at the desk, but he's having his official interview now, because you two just chatting about holidays. He's with Gabriel Clark.
Well, there have been some amazing nights in this stadium, but what about this one?
Yeah, first of all, sorry for my English. It's almost 5 years that I'm not in the UK, so yeah, what a night! What a night! It was a crazy game. We were 2-0 up, and then they scored twice, but three. They scored three. Yeah, 3 times, but we never give up. That's Inter. We play with heart, and we won this game.
But where did that goal come from, Acerbi? Listen, first ever goal in Europe. He's not a person you would have backed, I'm sure, to do what he did.
Yeah, of course. I don't know why he was there, but
to do what he did.
But was in the right position in the perfect moment. So we are very happy. We are very happy.
Was that the key moment? From that moment, did you feel almost unbeatable?
Oh well, I have to be honest. Barcelona is a very, very good team. They deserve to be here, but we play with the heart, and I think we deserve at the end the 2 legs to be in the final.
But now, of course, to finish it, to do what you couldn't do a couple of years ago, this club.
Yeah, of course. Now we play the final, and of course everyone wants to lift the trophy. I think will be difficult, but we try because we are there because of our performance, because we deserve to be there, and we face again two very good teams. I don't know who go through to the final, Arsenal or PSG, but both are a very good team, and I hope this season we can lift the trophy.
Well done.
Thank you so much.
The fireworks have been let off outside the stadium. The party will continue long into the night. Got some more energy, Daniel? Going to join in?
No, I'm going to go to sleep tonight. It's been an incredible day. It's been exciting. We've been entertained so much. And we've got to go to bed now.
You got to rest. It was really tough.
You had a rest this morning, didn't you,
Watching
Wayne?
the game, I was tired watching Inzaghi on the bench.
That's because of the
Honestly, I was watching him.
That was because of the effort you put in paddle this morning, which Daniel bailed out of.
It didn't go too well, but
now I'm being aired out for not playing paddle. What's going on here?
Yeah, what's happening?
What's going on? I thought we were here to talk about a football match. Now we're talking about my paddle. What's going on?
It's it's how we do our team bonding. I'm sure we can arrange for some courts tomorrow, Daniel, if your flight's not too early.
Hey, listen, not everybody played, so if we're gonna make out like everybody played.
Look, now everybody's going to turn their attention to tomorrow to see who Inter will face in that final in Munich. And of course, Arsenal have got it all to do because they're trailing. But is the home advantage a thing for PSG, or do you feel that perhaps the measure of the occasion, the fact that both of those sides have never won the Champions League tomorrow night, will add a different layer of pressure?
Well, it might well be that PSG will go through the same thing that Arsenal had in the home game. A little bit too much pressure, heavy legs in the beginning. And Arsenal has nothing to lose at this point, right? They can come in, don't have the pressure of the home fans, have to perform, have to win. Now they can just be free with the right tactics.
Indumentaria, la Kings Limited Gold Edition. Solo hay 50 unidades de todos los equipos y también puede ser vuestra entrando en kingsleague.pro. Así que es los datos a tener en cuenta en cuanto a indumentarias. Gran partido, Gonzalo, Gerard, el que tenemos por delante.
Ojo, ojo, estilo La Bombonera, estadio de River.
Hostia, más minutos de retraso en el inicio, ¿eh? Ya tenemos lío.
Lo llamó Edo, dibujando la parábola sobre la banda derecha, donde en el vértice del área aparece Nadir. ¡Nadir para adentro! ¡Gol! De Nadir Lua, que tiene una facilidad pasmosa. Encuentra a Pablo, qué balón para Nadir para el segundo. Se tafa de Cócera, es un golazo. ¡Es un golazo! Señoras, señores, bienvenidos al show de Nadir Lua. Pibe.
El mejor.
Vamos
haciendo espionaje, ¿eh?
Vaya mierda dado, pibe. Va, ya te puedes ir a la cúpula a comer, va.
Tiene que salir Cócera para entregar hacia el centro. Se la regala Coy, le puede pegar Coy para adentro.
Vaya chicha, nano.
¡Gol! De Porcinos Óscar Coy. Ah, pues sí.
Pero es que, señores,
que no te lo dije, Romero.
Tenemos, ¿cómo lo usamos? Penalti.
Penalti.
¿Será penalti?
Vamos, Cuni.
Puede meter en el partido a Cuni. Jordi para adentro, qué golazo.
Wow.
Dios.
¡Gol! Vamos con Nadir Lua y con Laura Vizcaíno.
Pues sí, Nadir, 2 goles, victoria y a cuartos, enhorabuena.
Sí, sabíamos que el partido iba a ser muy importante porque veníamos de una muy mala dinámica. El equipo ha estado bien, sufríamos defensivamente y creo que hemos estado muy juntitos. Y nada, primer objetivo cumplido.
Os espera Science, rival complicado, imagino.
Sí, empatamos contra ellos y en shootout perdimos. Ha quedado segundo por algo. Nada, concentración, confianza con nosotros mismos y intentar ganar para el sábado estar en el Wizzing.
Os lo veremos mañana, mucha suerte.